Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales, a sci-fi audio drama anthology podcast.
As your commanding officer, I shouldn't have to remind you that there is a very good chance our fellow space pioneers stationed here all might be dead. Show some respect.
Season 2, coming soon.
The station was compromised by a hostile life form.
You won't get very far. My puppets are stirring.
Right. Showtime. That's it, everyone. Nobody move. Hands in the air.
9 brand new episodes.
Just handed over and no one dies today.
Not corrupted, haunted. They say their soul haunts the characters.
Landing January 17th, 2024. Strange New Worlds and Spaced Out Tales. Subscribe now, wherever you get your podcasts.
Hey. Hello. I've been following my therapist's idea of keeping a journal to cope with losing you. But journaling isn't working anymore. I just want to talk to you, my love. So I'm attempting an audio diary. I will still write my letters to you, of course. But I need the audio diary. For myself. I have just arrived in Redtail National Park. I suppose that's my reasoning for starting this diary now. I'm finally going through the last plans we made. I couldn't stand to let them go unfinished. I brought Wilson with me. He misses you more than me, I think. If that's even possible. I think he's excited, though. A bunch of walks in the great outdoors. It's his dream. I better stop stalling, though. Time to go.
So I had to call it a night last night. Like I said, the feeling of being watched was overwhelming. And I know I should be used to that feeling, like eyes digging into the back of your head, or feeling like you're being watched when there's nobody there, but this time it just felt different. I felt scared, and I haven't felt that way in a really long time. God, I'm barely into this and I'm already struggling. From now on, I'm going to try to record during the day. I don't know how much that's going to help, but it's already making me feel safer, so yeah. Today, I'll be sorting through the audio files of Frederick Miller, which begin July 13th, 2 days before the park's closure. Fortunately, the audio files appear a lot shorter than the others. Unfortunately, there's a bunch of letters to sort. And no, I won't be reading them for the record, no matter how much you want me to. That's completely unnecessary. They'll be sorted chronologically and put into the case's physical folder. Which we really should be using more because, you know, digital copies of things aren't really that safe. But then again, there's difficulties to physical copies. This is why I don't work in record keeping. Let's just keep moving.
I have taken my first few steps into the park. The trip has officially started. I know I'm not supposed to, but I just want to pick some flowers for you. I won't pick many. Just 1 or 2. I can hear you yelling at me for that. But I know you'd accept the gift. I want something to bring to you. As if we've gone on this trip together. I made it to campsite 1. Wilson's all tuckered out. He stole my sleeping bag. Currently, I'm looking at the stars by the fire. You'd love it. I know you would. I wish I could remember the name of the constellations. You somehow knew every single one. I wish I paid better attention. I could have taught Wilson a thing or two. I should try to get some sleep. I just woke up. I couldn't sleep very well. The sun hasn't risen yet. I think we're gonna pack up and head out. Find a nice place to watch the sunrise. I'll let you know how it is. Paint the sky for me, my love. The sunrise was beautiful. Thank you, love. Wilson even sat to watch as well. We're heading off again. Wilson is enjoying running through the trees. I'm lucky he's easy to spot. I originally wasn't going to bring him, but I think he needed this as much as I do. We've arrived at night 2. Wilson has given me my sleeping bag, though I'm sure he'll try to wiggle his way in at some point in the night. I haven't been making too many recordings. The walking is keeping me pretty occupied. More occupied than I thought. There are so many interesting things to look at here. Like the moss covering parts of the forest floor, entrances to the caves covered in plants. It's beautiful. I keep wanting to turn around to show you everything. I picked some flowers for you. I pressed them in my journal. I can't wait to give them to you. I love you. Another early start. This time because Wilson started growling at something. I'm not sure what it was, but he seemed pretty upset. I packed everything up after not being able to fall back asleep. We're off again. They want people to leave. I heard the park rangers talking to the other campers, and I panicked and hid away in one of the caves until they were gone. I can't leave. I'm not ready to leave. I need to finish this trip. They spoke about some dead zone. That's not even near our route. I'll avoid it and finish our trip. I have to.
Well, this is depressing. Frederick Miller appears to have the most audio files, but all are rather short, offering up quick comments and thoughts. My thoughts are that Miller was stupid for remaining in Redtail. I understand their desire to stay, but God, I don't understand why people can't listen. Wow, I sound like a hypocrite. These are two completely different situations. I mean, I was in charge. I made a poor decision. Okay, maybe I wasn't entirely in charge. I mean, I do have supervisors, but I don't know. It just feels different, okay? Anyways, I'm getting distracted again. Their dog growling in the early morning of July 15th is strange, but not necessarily connected. Dogs growl at plenty of random things. But anyways, I'm gonna move on, chronological reasons. Reese Williams and Alex Taylor's recordings are next. I hope to finish up with them and then head in for the night. I know, I said I wanted to speed through these and I'm already giving up, but prolonging this punishment means I don't have to talk to her. I'm really not ready for what she has to say.
Do You Copy is written and produced by Delaney Sutton. In this episode, you heard the voices of Cody Heath as Frederick Miller and Delaney Sutton as... This episode is edited by Delaney Sutton. A special thanks to Kaylee Scott for the theme song. Thanks for listening.